Hey, friend. Look, before we end everything on the night, there was one song in particular I really wanted to listen to. So we're gonna stay up a little bit later and listen to it. And this is by an artist that we're gonna put this in the section of new artists or voices you should hear. I don't know we're gonna title this, but in the playlist, but I want to make a section for artists who like indie artists, artists who on the rise, artists on the verge. And the artist on the verge for tonight is Darius Gaskin, and I discovered Darius. I discovered him by discovering his mother, and his mother is really popular on YouTube. She has 1 million subscribers. She does mukbangs and she's popular for her seafood balls. But that's I didn't discover her on YouTube and her millions of subscribers. I discovered her. I think there's like a Facebook page. I don't even think it's her Facebook page, but I think that someone like took her videos and yeah, I think I caught it in like a YouTube, not YouTube, a Facebook feed, and there was just this woman eating all this seafood. And I was like, I don't know why. I just watched it because like she seemed real. I don't know. Something about it was just really interesting, and I watched the entire thing. I could not stop watching it. She was so. It was so interesting to me to watch her. This from her like her enjoyment of it, the amount of food she was eating, how the sauce she was dipping the thing in that sauce, and uh the background, her hair. It was there was just so much to take in. The smacking of the food. I thoroughly something about it. I had to look her up, and I wanted to just watch more. It was not. I've never been someone to like watch people eat before, so it was interesting. And I kept once I found her. What made me drew me in to keep watching her is that I liked seeing her eat with her family. It just reminded me of like having like a family dinner, and I like watching it. So I would have family dinner with them every night. I got to know. I felt like I got to know her. I got to know her youngest son the best because he's on her videos a lot more. And her youngest son is Darius. He has a great personality, and then once one video he sings often in the videos, but then at one point he uh, said he was going to release a song, Insanity. And I heard it, and I was just really inspired. He's 17 years old, and he got in the studio, released a song. Um, I had always been afraid to go into a studio, and it actually inspired me to go in the studio. I've been recording ever since, so I'm working on music right now. So Darius, if you watch that, I just wanted to say thank you. You've been like a real inspiration for me to like follow for my dreams. So yeah, you just helped give me that little extra push. I really appreciate it. And let's get into your song. That was a little long way to say thank you, but let's get into your song. And this is Predictable by Darius Gaskin. Or just Darius. Or it's Darius. Darius. We're gonna put these speakers in so I can get a little bit louder. If I got the keys, how you gonna start the ignition? So you tryna leave, but do you know what you're missing? I bet that you don't. 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 What intuition tell you that I got no voice? I bet you're gonna listen cause you got no choice. Ooh. It was my patience, everything you thought I'd be. So someone tell me how I can figure out. Oh, so this is what we're doing now. You can try my mind, and oh yeah, that's cool. But
so blinded by the way things start. Entering the gilded age. Reality then wants to hit you hard. Focus on brighter things, but then they turn to dust. And what
That
you
beat
do
is
have
sick.
left, you cannot trust. You cannot win. But
Dang.
even bad things, they come to an end. So someone tell me how I can figure out. Oh, so this is what we do now. You can try my mind, and oh yeah, that's cool. But it all is coming back to you. You can try to control me, but I am not your game. Better trade me for the CPU. And it's all the same, every word you know. Baby, you've become predictable. Bet your body we both combine. I feel your heart and soul collide. I know your motive you can't deny. I'm onto you, a parasite. Honestly, you're on me. I'm on you, only deceive. I know your motive you can't deny. I'm onto you, a parasite. We could have made it, but you were too faded, and you left me jaded, confused and elated. Live for the moment, we lost our focus. Those days are over, now we are nothing. We could have made it, but you were too faded, and you left me jaded, confused and impatient. You were the culprit, turned us to nothing. Everyone else was just strung like a puppet, strung like a puppet. I know the games, miss me that bull. I ain't the same, I'm the controller, so please try and play. Welcome to dungeon, you're losing me day, losing me day. Shed out your pride, this ain't psychology, I don't play nice. Take all your medicine, my name is Nigel. Surprise. Bet your body we both combine. I feel your heart and soul collide. I know your motive you can't deny. I'm onto you, a parasite. Honestly, you're on me. I'm on you, only deceive. I know your motive you can't deny. I'm onto you, a parasite.
Damn. Let's talk about it for a second. First off, let's just say lyrically, man, Darius has such a flow to his lyrics. It's almost as if he's rapping because there's not a lot of gaps. In this song or even in Insanity, there wasn't a lot of gaps. And I imagine like the lyric sheet is just so long, and like music like these days, like there's not like some songs, a lot of songs really, there's not like a lot of lyrics. Like there's a lot of repetition. But I mean, this lyric sheet for this one, especially this one, had to be so long. Had to at least be 2 pages typed. You know what I mean? And some of them just really aren't. So kudos to you kudos to Darius for that, for being a lyricist, I would have to go back to really listen to the lyrics to really gather the correct story, because there were a lot of lyrics, and there are a lot of lyrics. So, but you probably also get that. I'm saying like I'm making a video for to Darius, but I'm just making a video. But he probably also made the beat because I produced the beat. I don't know what you call it, engineered the beat. Because if I'm not mistaken, he arranged the music for his first single, Insanity. And if he did, kudos to you. Kudos to Darius, because that the music was incredible. The music was really it drew me in. The music was incredible. And to say you're 17, you're doing that, you're recording and making music, like literally making music as a lyricist and as a as an engineer. Really, that's incredible. And there's no one with your voice. There is no one with a voice like Darius. Like it has this kind of an old sound to it, like um, like a man that grew up and sang in the early 1900s. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of voice he has. Maybe he has the voice of someone in his lineage. And they just passed it down. But he sounds like he has a really old soul voice, an old soul of a voice. And but he's young. He's a millennial. I don't even know what you call the 17-year-olds. I was gonna say millennial, but that's not that. That's not what generation he's in. But he's a young guy, and he's able to sing current music. You know, the current flow, to current beats, and that's also a testament to his talent because some people who have voices that have a certain maturity to them, either in sound or just in um, technique, shall we say, um, they're not able to adapt to popular music and to like mainstream sounds. But he does that very, very well. Like that's literally like how he writes, you know, and that's how he flows. That's how his mind works. How the melodic way his voice goes. It's really interesting. It's kind of complex, but it's really good. No one sounds like him that I can know of, and I think that can definitely work to his advantage. He's only going to get better because this is how he started. You know what I mean? Um, I'm looking forward to, and I love this. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also looking forward to um, a song that will allow me to hear his vocals as well, um, and his vocals in a pure tone. Um, and I do believe that this is a pure tone in his voice because it's like hearing how he sings on like Instagram videos, like how he just like this is a natural flow for him. But I can hear that he also has that kind of traditional way of singing. So it would be I'm waiting for like a slow jam or a traditional ballad, you know what I mean, or a soulful song. Just so I can hear the other aspects of his voice as well, because you know it's there. I can hear it in the runs, and then just the way he sings, this the way his voice is set up. That I can't wait for a moment like that. You know, I think it'll be really good. That's what I think. It'll be really good. And until then, I'm going to be bumping this along with. I listened to Insanity in my car already, so I'll be bumping this as well. I really liked it. I really liked it. I'm trying to think about. I like the production of this a lot. I don't know what song I like more, but I like the beat to this a lot more. It just seemed more. It actually seemed more mature, um, and it seemed more polished. Not saying that Insanity didn't seem polished, but this. It just seemed more. I can't think of a better word, but it just seemed more mature, more um, like he's just taking is more steps towards that professional sound, or that artist sound. I don't know how to put it into words. Like there was a, or maybe it's just more my taste. Maybe I don't know. Cause I did when I heard Insanity, I really did think that it was really, 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 really professional sounding. Like when I was in high school and I made songs, they were just so crappy. They were so crappy. So I'm just so impressed. I'm so impressed. Good job, to Darius. I hope that your voice gets heard. Your mother has a huge platform. And you're gonna have one as well. Cause you're just 17, and if you're doing it like this, I just can't imagine what else is to come. You know, to come. So I would say keep going after your dreams. If you actually get a chance to see this, keep going for your dreams, because you've helped me to push towards mine. You know, musically, but then also just like I really enjoy watching your family and watching you. You have a great personality, and I don't know. It's been a fun experience for me, and you guys have kept me company at night, helped me go to bed, just having a little sense of family, you know. So it's been really cool. I appreciate it. Enjoyed the song, and guys, if you are my friend already, hit that subscribe button and be my friend. And how it works with me and my friends. My friends, drop down in the comments and let me know what music, videos, what artists, what songs, what live performances that we need to watch, and we get to watch them or listening to them sometimes. And it's, you know, music is universal, so it kind of just takes us all over the place. I call it the musical vacation, and we picked up so many friends along the way. So I know that this isn't you guys usually tend to kind of listen to the artists that you love the most, but I hope you give new artists a chance. And if you're watching this, go ahead and drop down in the comments. Let me know where you at. Where you at? Where my friends at? What city? What state? What country? What continent? You have a friend in New Orleans, Louisiana. Man, I don't know where Darius and the Gaskin family are currently, I know they moved, but we can just say that we traveled to Milwaukee. I know that's where they were at one point, and this is where we were on a little musical vacation. We were in Milwaukee, United States, um, in the United States. And also drop down in the comments, and we're looking for questions for the question and answer video that we're going to be doing soon. So please ask your questions in the comments, and make your suggestions for our hangout night with the friends. So every month we're going to do a hangout night with the friends, and this one is going to, the first one's going to be themed. Probably all going to be themed, and the theme is going to be Whitney Houston. So just drop down in the comments, give me your suggestions for the best Whitney Houston performance and artists who have done great renditions of Whitney Houston songs, so that we can have the most fun hangout night with friends. So friends, I stayed up really late. I shouldn't have, 'cause I was trying to put myself back on the schedule, but you know what, it was cool hanging out with you. I probably spread these little videos out because unfortunately videos just don't upload as fast as you would like them to, so you'll be seeing me more this week. And I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace.